Hey guys, this is Dr. Adam Wheeler from Big Tree Medical Home, bringing you a little bit of a conversation about intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is kind of one of the cool new things in weight loss and health, and really just human performance optimization. And so I wanted to give you a quick take on it as a doctor, and also somebody with a degree in nutrition. Um, Intermittent fasting is as old as anything. I mean, it's in the Bible, right? So, why is it cool now? Well, we're learning that there are a lot of ways that having a high carbohydrate diet damages your body. And having high carbohydrate levels in your blood not only damages your arteries and your eyes and your nerves, which is what we see in type 2 diabetes, but having high carbohydrate levels over time, your body starts to get used to that and not respond to lowering those until it gets to higher and higher levels. Okay, so there's a tolerance that develops to carbohydrate, and once that tolerance becomes extreme, we call that type 2 diabetes. Okay, um, diabetes mellitus, which is the official name for diabetes, is just Latin for sweet urine. Okay, so it just means your body has so much sugar floating around in the bloodstream that it spills out into your urine. And back in the day, doctors would, yeah, you can imagine. Okay, so how does intermittent fasting help? Well, intermittent fasting, you intentionally take a period of time where you're not eating or not eating most things. So it kind of resets that tolerance situation. So if your body's used to having sugars that are up here, but then you take, say, 16 hours and you don't consume any carbohydrates, it sort of resets that. And so it has really dramatic effects on your body's metabolism. And so it's a very, very powerful weight loss tool. And it's also being studied a lot now just in human performance optimization. So as a way to either maintain weight, make you live longer, make you think more clearly. And so you'll see in a lot of books that are written for like CEOs, like Secrets of CEOs and Secrets of Billionaires, they'll talk about how a lot of these really health conscious individuals use intermittent fasting as part of the way that they sharpen their brain power. So it is very common for people who are really into human performance to skip breakfast. I know, Mom, like you said that breakfast was the most important meal of the day. Turns out you were wrong. You were wrong. It's not, okay? It just isn't. Like, there's no data behind that, and lots of very successful people don't eat breakfast, and lots of research supports that taking large chunks of your day and not eating can help reset your metabolism to burn off the fat on your body, which is part of the weight loss. So intermittent fasting is just this idea where you take a chunk of time and you don't eat. And there's tons of people that talk about various techniques of doing it. I'm not hugely convinced that any one thing matters more than the others. Okay. The basics are you're taking a chunk of time and you're not eating. Okay. And I personally think the simplest way to do it is to not eat anything with calories in it. So you can drink diet soda, you can drink black coffee, you can drink water, but don't drink things that have calories. All right. And then what happens is your body feels hunger. Okay. But it's intermittent fasting. So you're not going to go like 40 days like Jesus. Okay. You're just not eating for a section of your day. So how do I do it? I use it to help me stay sharp and make me able to think better and to help maintain my weight. So if I let's say I get up, I drink black coffee, I don't eat anything, and then I eat dinner. And to be honest, I ate a big dinner. And if I usually could need about 3,500 calories a day to, like, with my workouts and such, to maintain where I'm at. And if I take several days in a week where I'm doing intermittent fasting, where I just eat dinner, even if I eat a big dinner, it's like 1,500 calories. Okay, well, that's like still a 2,000 calorie deficit. There's 3,500 calories in a pound of fat. Let's say 4,000. So I'm losing a pound every other day that I do intermittent fasting. Okay, so um, there's just something to it about like I know I'm gonna get to eat a fun dinner tonight. So the fact that I skipping lunch and breakfast, it's not that big of a deal. I've found a lot of times if I do a pretty intense workout in the mornings, then I will eat breakfast. If I don't, I'm just kind of crabby all day. But there's kind of a sweet spot there where if I don't work out in the mornings, I can usually skip breakfast and lunch and then just eat dinner. If I do work out, I'll usually eat a small breakfast and skip lunch and eat dinner. I'll have coffee throughout the day. I'll drink diet soda. And the idea is I'm just I'm just not eating. Okay. That's about all there is to it. But I find myself way more productive. If you find yourself needing naps in the afternoon, that disappears when I'm doing intermittent fasting. I just feel sharper later into the day and able to get more stuff done. We also use it a lot in conjunction with medication in our weight loss plans to help people who are overweight or obese who are trying to lose a lot of weight. We'll use intermittent fasting, sometimes whole days, so like a 24-hour fast. We also use it in people who are not necessarily really having problems with their weight, but they're just a little heavier than they want to be and they want to lose a little bit. Intermittent fasting is a great trick for that. So it's something that we commonly use with our patients, and I use it as well just to help me stay sharp. So feel free to ask any of your health team about this. This is something we talk about quite a bit. You can imagine there's lots of stuff to read out there. There's lots of protocols. There's probably some that are slightly better than the others, but in general, the idea is you're not eating for a section of the day. So skipping a meal or 2 or 3 or something like that. Intermittent fasting, it's the new cool thing, and it's actually pretty cool.